Okay, have you ever wondered just how much pyramids are around us in our everyday life? We can find a pyramid in household supplies or household utensils such as a cheese grater. Uh, there are many buildings and constructions, especially in downtown Dallas, that have a pyramid-shaped design. You can find it in natural resources or just in the environment, such as a mountain or even a volcano. It has a pyramid shape. We have large, huge structures that have pyramids for their roof or as for the top of their construction as well. So we see pyramids in our everyday life all the time, but we don't recognize it. So today we will be finding the volume of a pyramid. Let's get started on the word problem. A square pyramid has a base edge of 5.5 yards and a height of 3.25 yards. Find the volume of the pyramid to the nearest tenth. Let's use our cube strategy. First thing we'll do is circle important numbers. We have 5.5 yards and we have 3.25 yards. Now let's find the volume of the pyramid to the nearest. So next we will do is underline the question. Find the volume of the pyramid to the nearest tenth. Finally, we will box in keywords, square pyramid, base. By them telling us that we have a square pyramid and it has a base of 5.5, it's telling us that we'll use the square formula to find our base of area, or our area of base, excuse me. Next, I would box in height. Height represents 3.25 yards. And we will be looking for the volume of the pyramid. You can use the formula of the volume of a rectangular prism and the volume of a rectangular pyramid to solve these problems. Today we will be focusing on the pyramid. And the formula for the pyramid is the volume V of a pyramid is 1/3 the area of its base times its height. So when we look for big B, which is the area of base, and we remember that it's a square pyramid, we will be using the square formula for area, which is area is equal to S, or area is equal to one side squared. Okay? All right, let's move on. Now, the first thing I would want you to do is to write the formula. That would be the first step. Here, we have the original formula, which is volume equals 1/3 times area of base times height. But me personally, I would want you to go ahead and plug in the formula that's going to help you find the area of your base. So I would write it as volume equals 1/3 times S squared times height. Next, we will substitute our variables with our values. So we know that our base edge is 5.5 yards. And if we look at our formula, we would have to square that number to get our area of base. We know that our height is 3.25. We know that our height is 3.25. So we would continue moving on. Now, when we rewrite the problem, I would prefer for you to write the problem as a division. We know that if we multiply any number by 1/3, we can divide it by 3. So I will write the problem as 5.5 squared times 3.25 divided by 3. Now, when we solve our exponent, because we're still using the PEMDAS, or the order of operations, to solve this problem. So when we solve our exponent, we would end up with 30.25, or 30 and 25 hundredths, times 3 and 25 hundredths. And we would divide all of this by 3. So let's solve our multiplication. and we end up with 98.3125. And we're going to divide that by 3. When we do that, we end up with 32 and 77 hundredths. Guys, once you understand what you're doing, the problem is very simple and you're still using just 7th grade or 6th grade arithmetic, multiplying and dividing. All right, y'all, I'll see you at the next question, y'all. Continue what you're doing and enjoy your day.